Acting! Welcome back to Nonsense, a podcast where we talk straight up nonsense.
Straight up nonsense.
We are your hosts, your parasites, Ashley and Carly. Are you Carly or am I?
I'll be Ashley today.
Yeah, I can do Carly.
I like to switch it up every now and then because sometimes Carly gets boring.
A hoo-ha! Is that Carly now?
Hoo-ha. Yeah,
hoo-ha.
That's me. Or just say yeet a lot and be late for work.
Oh no, that's me.
I guess we both have that trait.
Late for work.
I'm only late for Foodland because, like, I know I don't give a fuck. And, like, I can be half an hour late and they'd be like, yeah.
True.
They're not going to fire me.
I'm only late because every time I fall asleep, I go into a coma.
For real. Okay, so the other day.
Sip on that.
Don't talk to me till I've had my morning cup of coffee.
I love the sound of your voice right now. Wait, don't say anything.
Right now. Shut it. Don't talk.
Don't talk.
Okay, what were you saying?
Comas.
Oh, so the other day, we have a story right away for that. Comas,
Yeah.
got it. The other day, I was over at Ash's. I had to work at 2:30. So we were chilling for a little bit, trying to figure out this podcast deal, like trying to upload it. And so whatever, I left, went to work at 2:30. She had some stuff to do for her bridal shower. Not a big deal. And then I'm texting her because people at work were like, she has the Instagram account on her phone. So I was like, follow people back on that account because people at work want to follow it too. And it's 5:30. Not a peep. I thought, oh my God, maybe she's driving. Like, whatever. It's like 6:30. Boom. This girl's asleep. Like, dead ass. Like, maybe 4 o'clock. She took a nap.
No, 5:30.
5:30. Right when I texted you, you passed out. Slept the entire rest of the day through the morning to the next day.
Yeah, I woke up at like 10:40. Had some water.
Had some water.
Went right back. I was like, you know what? We're in too deep now.
Yeah.
How
long of a sleep was that?
16 hours. And it just wasn't enough, you know?
And by golly, am I exhausted. By George.
By the hair on my chin. I just need a couple more hours, a couple more minutes, Mom. Please.
Mom. I think if I slept for 16 hours, I would wake up a new person.
Yeah, no, I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know who I was.
Mm-hmm.
I went to work the next day, and I was like, I think I'm in an alternate reality.
Yeah, oversleeping is a real thing.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's disgusting.
I don't recommend.
It's almost worse than not sleeping enough.
Every time someone's like, oh, I wish I could sleep 14 hours straight.
You're like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
It's the same thing as just getting 4 hours. You still feel like ass.
I feel like ass no matter what.
Well, that's because you eat ass.
Oh, you are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
You know, I never listened to those old proverbs.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You know what I read last night? I was perusing the World Wide Web, as one does before bed.
www?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah. I know the one.
And shit got me fucked up. So, you know how, like, Pepsi and Coke, like, own everything? They own everything.
They own it. Oh, baby.
So Pepsi owns Lay's, like Lay's chips.
That's crazy. I don't even think about that.
Right? Blows my mind.
Pepsi owns Lay's. But who owns Pepsi? We'll get you another one. Okay, so Pepsi owns Lay's.
Yeah, so Pepsi was, like, suing these farmers in India for growing potatoes that they use for their chips. And someone commented being like, could you imagine suing someone for growing food? Like, I'm a farmer in India, and I'm growing my potatoes, and Pepsi comes in and is like, I'm suing your ass.
I'm suing your ass.
And they're like, I'm just trying to make a living.
Not even something that needs to be, like, manufactured, like they copied the ingredient or whatever.
Yeah, like, it's not going to make Lay's chips.
It's a natural product.
Well, it's like, so, you know, like GMOs and everything. Mm-hmm. It's a certain type of potato that's a little bit, like, drier, so it's better for making the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted to, like, they were arguing that they wanted to patent the
potato. What is the world coming to?
You can't patent.
You can't patent these potatoes. You can't patent these crops.
Yeah, they ended up dropping the lawsuit because
Obviously.
everyone was like, what the fuck?
Who was sitting at Lay's and was like, I'm pissed about this.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed.
These farmers in India, fuck them.
Were the lawyers like, are you sure you want to, like, sue?
The lawyers were like, I'm not representing you on this.
Maybe that's what happened. The lawyers dropped the case.
No, it was actually, like, the government in India was like, you're an idiot.
You can't sue us.
Because they also have a lot of, like, their plants there in India growing their potatoes. And
that doesn't even make sense.
They ended up going there, like, you can't patent the potato.
Why would they sue them if they were growing it for them?
They weren't. So, like, what happens is they own, like, the potatoes they grow on theirs. But let's say, like, for some reason you got their seed for this. So, it's like the F5 gene for the potato. If you get the seed for the potato and you start planting somewhere else for, like, in your backyard, they were like, you can't do that. That's our seed. But there's no, like, there's no patent. There's no paper trail. You're just growing potatoes, right?
Now I see the problem.
So then they were trying to argue. They were like, if you're growing this F5 crop, you either A, have to sell us your produce, or B, destroy it. And they were like, no.
That's cute.
The lawsuit got dropped, though.
Wow.
I was like, Pepsi, man.
Where did you read this?
Well, I saw it on Tumblr, and then I was like, I gotta fact check this. So I, like, read, like, 4 articles.
Oh, you really did?
I did. I was so interested. I was like, did they really sue farmers for growing potatoes?
Yeah, like, what else are they supposed to do?
I'm like, I'm starving. I need to eat some potatoes. I don't know. I read it, and I was like, that's fucked, man. What has the world come to? And then I was reading, because it started involving Canada, and how certain scientists want to patent their GMO'd seeds, right?
Wow.
Because they're like, they want to copyright the intelligence that it took to create
that. That would make sense because, you know, it takes a long time to perfect that aspect of it, you know?
So the thing is, like, you can copyright the intellectual, whatever, what's that called? When you're, like, intellectual property, you can copyright that or patent that. But then if someone gets a hold of, like, your seed, you can't patent, like, the actual seed. It was like I started getting too into it, and I was like,
yeah, that's too much.
Wild, though.
Wild. Brazy. Go brazy.
Yeah, that's Buffalo Wild.
I've never heard that.
I said it last night with Paige.
With Paige?
She said it, I was like, patent.
Yo, that's Buffalo Wild. Yeah, patent that.
I did what RuPaul does. I'm like, stolen.
Yeah, he puts his name on everything. Red's hot. Red Hots.
What?
I put that shit on everything. Yeah, you knew it.
Frank's.
Sorry, Frank's Red Hot. What did I say?
Red Hots. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, those are the hot dogs.
Oh, I thought there was... What are those red cinnamon candies?
Red Hearts? Cinnamon
Red
hearts?
Hearts?
I don't think they have a name.
Red Hearts.
Everyone just goes, you want a red cinnamon heart?
And you're like, no.
Do they have a real name?
Suck.
Those things suck.
I actually hate those.
And like cinnamon gum? No.
Spicy. Oh, it's spicy.
It's too crunchy.
Oh, this water is spicy. White people at a restaurant? Someone asked me one time, so funny, it was this white lady, and she asked if our Portuguese sausage was spicy. And I was like, no, it's pretty mild. And she was like, okay, but I'm a white lady. She's like, do you think Tostitos mild salsa is mild? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, yeah. See, we think that's spicy. I was like,
oh my God, honey.
Okay.
We just have to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
But yeah, I thought it was so funny. I was like, oh, girl.
Yeah, like it. I have started to grow accustomed to spice, and then
because I keep cooking spicy food.
Yeah, and I just keep eating it.
I'm like, just a touch of hot sauce, and then you're like crying while eating it. I'm like, oh,
it was spicy for you too.
That one time it was like spicy.
It was spicy. It wasn't bad though. It's just sometimes spice is just pain, and I'm like, why are we subjecting ourselves to this?
You love pain.
But yeah.
I hate pain. Sometimes I like spicy if it's tasty. Sometimes when you're eating something and you're like, this is just, the flavor was hot.
When you hear the
hear
the flavory notes.
To the flavor.
The crunchiness. Like, sometimes you can taste it and actually get a flavor to it. Other times I'm like, this is just hot. It's not good. Other times, like, you're like, I can taste the seasoning.
Not good. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so today we were going to talk about bad dates.
I don't know how we got onto Tostitos and spice and potatoes.
Potatoes. Lay's potatoes.
Potatoes.
More interesting than my date. Am I right, though?
Heyo.
Let me preface that.
Yeah, we just jumped right into that.
That's the end of my bad date story. I'm like, whew, that sucked.
Ooh, that was bad.
No, I went on this date with this guy, Bradley, who, his name on Tinder was Bradley, so I was like, oh my god, cute. Totally somewhere in the back of my mind, forgot that shortened to Brad.
And he goes by Brad.
I'm Brad. What's
Bro.
up? Broski.
He was a broski for sure.
He was hot, but, like, there wasn't much going on behind his head. So basically, I get all dressed up to go on this date with this guy, and we had prefaced on Tinder that, like, I like to go on dates first. Like, I don't really like meeting up at someone's house, because I don't want to be murdered.
Also,
I don't know about you guys.
Didn't they just post the Ted Bundy tapes on Netflix? Like, we've all seen that. Hello.
At least Ted Bundy was charming.
At least Ted Bundy was fucking cute.
At
At least Ted Bundy bought me dinner.
Ted bought me dinner before he murdered me. God, have some respect.
God, etiquette these days. Chivalry, they say chivalry's dead.
They say.
He bought me dinner first.
He stroked my hair and then slit my throat.
Great lobster, though.
I don't know how did he kill people?
He strangled girls. And then he, like, for one of them, he, like, I think it was 2 girls at a sorority. He had a wooden log that he found outside and just bashed in their heads.
We've all done that one.
Well, yeah, like
that's common.
Drunken stupor, you know.
We've all had a fucked up night, one or two.
What, are you gonna attack me for having a fucked up night?
I was drunk. I was under the influence.
Like 80 times.
I don't remember. It was the 80s.
It was the 80s.
We were uppers, downers.
Uppers, downers, and candy corns.
We were riding the subway with a baseball bat.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you were looking hot,
I'm looking
ready
good.
to go.
I'm feeling good. And like 20 minutes before we go out, he's like, "Hey, I'm feeling kind of tired. Do you want to just like come over and watch a movie?" Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "Oh, no,
because that translates to I just want to hook up and then be gone, which is not what you're about.
No, and we had talked about that. Because he was like, "Oh, I'm like, he's like, do you like wine?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like red." He's like, "Oh, me too. Great. We can like split a bottle of wine." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So like this guy's on the same page as me.
Yeah.
But I'm like kind of mad right now. So I'm like all dolled up. I'm like, you know what? I'm really in the mood to like drink and have a good time.
You were also already like downtown.
Yeah.
So the way there.
Yeah. So we went to that warehouse and I made Carly come in with me. And I was like, I'm gonna have a drink regardless. So she came in. We were just chilling. And then he texted me and he's like, well, if you're not gonna come over, I'll just go out with my bros to Seeps. And I'm like, how does that correlate?
You just said you were too tired and now you're gonna go out to like a full bar?
Yeah. And I was already downtown, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna text him. I was like, hey, I'm already downtown. If you're gonna go to Seeps, like, we can just have, like, a quick little pre-drink, hang out, and then go, like, if that's all right with you. And he's like, yeah, just come over in 25. I'm like, okay, good prep time. Maybe he needs to get ready, whatever. So we go. Carly drops me off. He lives he lives in the apartment building right across from Seeps. So, Bradley, Seeps apartment building. If y'all want to track this guy down, pitchforks and fire.
Oh, shit. Shrek style.
Obviously, there's no other way. Shrek is life.
Shrek is everything.
Is everything.
It's everything, darling. Okay.
Yeah, so he, like, meets me downstairs. He's wearing, like, flip-flops.
Not the Gucci slides.
The Gucci slides. And, like, sweatpants, like a baggy tee, ball cap. Hair looked kind of messy. He's like, hey. Like, hi, nice to meet you. Like,
you're not like rolling over on the bed and saying hi to me. You're like meeting me for the first time.
This isn't the morning.
It's not the morning after. We're like, hey. You're like meeting me. You're trying to put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, you should. Like,
you should every time. Like,
first impressions are everything.
Not even like it's subconscious most of the time where you're just automatically your best self, like a customer service. You're just like, well, not your best self.
Customer service. My customer service self is a bitch.
I'm a cunt.
Unlike my regular self. Regularly, I'm an angel. Bitch, why'd you look at me like that?
Why'd you look at me when you said that? Okay.
Yeah, so then we go up to his place. He lives by himself. It's just like a 1-bedroom apartment. He has like no furniture. Just like one love seat this, like, foam block covered in purple leather. And
the casting couch?
Yeah, oh my god, I thought it looked familiar.
That's what it was. It was the casting couch.
And then he goes to the fridge to get a bottle of wine, pulls out white wine, and I'm like, I told you I liked red. Like, I'll have it.
Yeah.
But
white wine's good. It's just a little sweet sometimes.
Yeah, but, like, I had already had some red. I'm like,
yeah, you're already, and you both discussed red.
We signed a contract.
Yeah.
You know?
It was in there. I read it.
Yeah, thank you.
I proofread that.
She co-signed on it.
I co-signed on that.
Yeah, so then I go to, like, sit at the island. I'm thinking, there's no better way than to hang out in the kitchen. Who doesn't love sitting at the island?
For real.
So he goes and he pulls out the wine. But then he goes to the couch and, like, sits down. So he's got the casting couch, the foam block, and then he has another, like, single chair. He sits on the single chair, puts the wine down on the foam block. So I sit on the left seat, like, adjacent.
Oh, God.
Mind you, the wine is half opened. It's half drunk.
If you're going to drink wine beforehand, buy 2 bottles so that you can open one up with the person, but you can pre-drink with your own.
I'm just so unimpressed at this point. But it wasn't pre-drinking with the wine. It was straight up flat, like it was old.
Oh, it was old.
Puts it down, doesn't grab glasses. I've never met this guy. I'm like, are we swigging out the bottle?
What are we, pirates?
Am I going to take the first swig?
Yeah.
Is there a message at the end of the bottle?
Oh, my God.
Don't know.
I don't want to find out.
Finally, he, like, took a swig, so I was like, guess we're going.
Ew.
I got to the point where I was like, looked at him, swig it, and I was like, I guess this is the night. He took the bottle.
Guess we're getting messy.
Look. I was like, you know I'm going to finish this.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we, like, chatted. Conversation was dull.
Yeah.
I was so over him. He was, like, showing me, y'all know that Hitachi Wand meme?
Oh.
We're going to put that shit up.
We'll put the picture in, but for the people listening, it's like, the Hitachi Wand is like a back massager. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's like that long thing with like this little round head.
Massive.
And it's meant to be a back massager, but some girls use it for masturbating because it's like next level
like
shit.
The lowest setting is like
so like it's commonly used as like a vibrator, and there's a meme where it's like when you pulled out your Hitachi wand for like the 7th time today and your clit is just like engorged. Yeah, it's like shriveled up and red. We'll put it up here, but I'm sure you all know what we're talking about too.
Oh yeah. So for whatever reason we're talking about that, and I said the word Hitachi wand, and he was like, I have a Hitachi wand. I was like, oh my god.
You what?
Turns out it's marketed as a back massager, but
and so he didn't know.
He didn't know about the clit thing.
Mm-mm.
And then he shows me like how strong it is, and then he like just like awkwardly puts it on my back, and it was like, and like no, he didn't say anything, and then he just like very awkwardly was like, do you want to lay down? I just looked at him. I went, no, and then there was just like a really long pause of silence. And I went, okay, let's go back to the living room.
Oh my god, I'm cringing.
Yeah, we chatted for a couple more minutes. I went to the washroom, texted you to come get me immediately.
Mind you, I didn't even leave. Like, I stayed in, like, the parking lot where the apartment was because I was like, she ain't gonna be long.
It was horrible.
It was about half an hour and then...
Yeah, I think it was, like, 25 minutes minimum, 30 max. I, like, left the washroom and was like, hey, so sorry, I gotta go for a friend. And he was like, okay.
Didn't even, like, get up.
No, I was like, bye. I, like, grabbed my coat. I didn't even, like, put my coat on. Like, grabbed it, left.
Put it on. Yeah, bye.
Put it on the elevator.
Oh, my God.
It was awful. He had nothing to him. Like, the worst part was that he wasn't even, like, trying.
Yeah,
to, like look at, like, he wasn't suave.
You wanted me to come over. And you're acting like you're too busy or you're just, like, not interested.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's, like, a guy trying to be too cool, but
he thought he was... You could tell that he thought he was sick.
But it's not cool. It's just cringy. And you're like, why can't you have a personality?
Yeah. It was bad.
I have a bad date story. Don't we all?
Oh, don't we all?
Just from Tinder, though, because Tinder, you get all walks of life. You get guys who are looking to marry.
Yeah.
Some guys are like, I'm in construction 6 days a week and I work 12 hours a day. You'll be lucky if you see me once. And then other guys are like, I'm looking to fall in love. Like, you never know. So, which is the same for girls. Like, girls are in the same boat, too. So you never know. And then I matched with this one guy. His name is Dispenser. Not just Spencer. And he doesn't even go by, like, Spence or Spencer. It's D-Spencer. Like, capital D-E, another capital S. It's a whole gig.
Yeah. It's like I had to think about it.
Yeah.
I had to mull it over for a while.
She did.
Well, you were like, because he showed me his profile, and I was like, yeah, he's cute. I like him. But then I was like,
I don't know.
Dispenser.
The photos are cool. Like, he's got, like, a little circle tattoo, which I don't think is cool, but it shows, like, he's kind of quirky.
He's artsy.
He had, like, curly hair, like, a little hat on. He was quirky. If you know me, you know my type. And I was like, yeah, I could do it. So, whatever. He asked me out. We were going to go for drinks. We went to Warehouse. Favorite date spot. Favorite spot. Apparently. They are weekly.
If you've been on a date with me, it was probably at Warehouse.
It was probably at Warehouse. Or Barney's. It's only summertime. Summertime. I don't practice Santorina. I ain't got no crystal ball. Okay. So whatever. He picked me up, which was very nice. He picked me up in, like, this shitty car, which is fine, too. Like, I know everyone our age is just gonna have a shit car. By the way, keep in mind, he's 27. So I got in, and I was like, check out this old wagon, or whatever. Like, as
slaps roof of car.
Slaps it at, like, the ass of the car. Check out this old wagon.
Check out the caboose on this one.
Yeah, it had a thick caboose, let me tell you.
Ooh, this car was thick.
It was some kind of, like, Nissan or something, an old Nissan. And I was just kidding, and, like, he actually got offended. He was like, And I was like...
You're like, stop the car.
The second I got, like, we didn't even get out of the court, and I'd already made the joke. And, like, you can just tell with some people that, like, you're on different wavelengths. And he just wasn't getting it. And it was just right then and there, I was like, this is not going to be good. So from the car ride on, like, there would be pauses, and I would be, like, trying to grasp for something to talk about. But it wasn't even like he was grasping. And it wasn't like he was comfortable either. It was just like he wasn't trying. And I was like, you asked me on a date. Keep in mind, by the time I met him, I was like, this guy's kind of hick. Which I did not get the vibe from. I'm not about the hick. If I see a John Deere sign, if I see camo, I'm out. I can't see cowboy boots. I can't do the ball cap look. I can't do it. I have PTSD from first year at Fanshawe.
Not about that country life.
I'm really not. He had country on the radio too, which, like, I can get down with country every once in a while. But, like, if that's all you're playing, I'm out. So, whatever. We got to the place.
I'm surprised you lasted so long.
I'm also great at, like, making other people comfortable when I'm uncomfortable. Because, like, I just feel like I have to. Like, on the date, I was, like, making him feel comfortable. I was, like, acting so interested in him just so I could, like, do the 2-hour date and then dip. And it wasn't even like he was trying. I don't even know. It was just bad. Like, I would be trying to make eye contact with him, and he'd be, like, looking at the TV. And I was just like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna fuck off then. Halfway through, like, you could see him kind of warm up to me, and he was, like, laughing at what I said. But, like, at other times, I'd be saying something, and he'd be like, well, actually, blah, 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 blah. Like, everything I said wasn't right.
Was he mansplaining?
He was mansplaining, which was, like, it was almost like, what did I say? I was like, oh, I said something, and I was like, I said, that's just, like, fluctuation. We were talking about, like, the stock market or something, and I was like, yeah, like, fluctuation, and he was like, no. Well, yeah, it's fluctuation. I was like, you were literally just waiting for me to be wrong.
What the fuck did I just say?
I just said it was fluctuation. He's like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's fluctuation.
He's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you got this one.
You got that one. That is fluctuation. Gold star. I'm like,
high five.
And I was like, at first I was intimidated because he's 27, you know, like, you just get in your head. I was like, I'm 27 years older. He might have all of his shit together. And then the minute I met him, I was like, I'm better than you.
You suck.
He was talking. He was like, I'm going to be a millionaire one day.
Oof.
Like, that kind of shit, which
like,
is fine.
He's, like, fully serious.
That's great to have goals.
I'm going to be a millionaire. We all know I'm goofing.
I'm goofing.
I'm gaffing.
Like, obviously, we all want to be millionaires, and that'd be dope if I, eventually worked up to that. But, like, I'm not being like, I'm going to be a millionaire. Keep in mind.
I'm going to be.
Shout out Black Eyed Peas. Gone but never forgotten.
Yes, Black Eyed Peas. We're just old friends with them. So.
Yeah.
Actually, I was on that
Apple
track,
D
so.
app. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like that guy. I was texting you and I was like, can I pick you up now? Because
yeah.
I was there for like a movie to watch tonight.
I was there for like an hour and a half. He paid, which was very nice. I got a drink and like a shot, and he got food. And as some of you know, I'm vegan, trying to be. It's hard. But he got calamari, which is fine. I don't get upset when people are like eating in front of me, but I didn't eat, and he was like, "What, are you not a food person?" And I was like,
I find that such a strange sentence. What, are you not a food person?
How are you not a food person? You need that to survive, guy.
Everyone's a food person.
Everyone's a food person. Did we watch it? Was that you and me? Where he's like, everyone's addicted to food. Oh no, that was Ben.
I have no idea.
That was Ben. It was Ricky Gervais, and he was like, all these addictions that we're making up, like addicted to phones and food addictions. He's like, we're all addicted to food. Anyways.
Ricky makes some good points in that
Ricky
one.
makes some great points. So he paid, and then he went to the bathroom, and as we were leaving, like, I thought he would come into the booth and then be like, okay, you ready to go? But he literally just walked by me and was like, okay, let's go. It was like waving me out of like
Time
a fire.
He's got the orange cones for like the pilots. He's like, let's this way.
Let's go. So I was like, and then by this point, as he was in the bathroom, I was already texting Ash, being like, please come get me. Like, I'm done. I'm ready to go. So I was just going to wait until she got there. And he was already out the door. And I was like, what? So I eventually ran after him and got him. And I was like, sorry, my friend's going to come get me. She's right down the way. Like, don't worry about it. He was like, oh, I thought we were going to split a bottle of wine. Which I guess I can see why he would be like, this was a good date, because I was pretending to be interested.
Like, I was a whole different person.
For my own sake, though, I cannot sit there and be awkward for that entire time. I just won't do it. So I'll be a fake person for you for like 2 hours, but then I'm going to get out of here. I was like, no, it's fine, whatever. Also, I'm a confusing ass hoe. And I was like, I kind of want to kiss him just to see how it goes. So I was like, can I kiss you? Like, before we left? He was like, sure. Kissed him. It wasn't bad, but I felt his beard, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that again. So then he texted me afterwards. He goes, trouble. And I was like, oh, what? Like scolding.
Like, I don't even...
No. And I was like...
That's not the kind of thing you say after...
Kissing someone? Like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did it go well or did it not?
It was weird. Yeah, so we went, trouble. I was like, that was weird. And then I was like, how so? And he was like, PDA. We kissed outside of warehouse in the dark. It was nighttime. No one was out there.
Are you not even going to kiss at your own wedding?
That's what I'm saying. He'd be like, PDA. And no.
God is watching.
Oh my God.
God is always watching. Also, so is Santa.
Oh my God. You're so right.
I know. I only speak the truth.
Yeah, you're right. So whatever. I was just like, this guy's fucking weird. And it's just such a letdown. And you feel like hopeless after that. You leave and you're like, are there any good men? Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods?
So I'm going to put out an ad for Carly. We're looking for good men.
I need a hero.
Sorry. She needs a hero.
I need a hero.
Yeah,
I'm holding out for a hero in the morning light.
Yeah. I'm actually in training to be a hero.
How's it going?
It's all right. It was a lot harder than I expected.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Grueling.
Turns out, though, you're supposed to be, like, born with superpowers. Yeah, so I was like, oh.
See, that's the catch they don't tell you about. They get your money first, and then they tell you
full
that.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I'm out $3,000.
Pyramid scheme. I got heroed.
You know who got pyramid schemed? This is actually, you didn't get pyramid schemed. My stepdad, y'all, and I hope he's watching, because we roast the fuck out of him.
Pierre, we love you.
There's a townwide garage sale in Strathroy, and he's been looking for a riding lawnmower. And he goes out, and he forks up.
Oh, no.
Should I say how much he spent on? I'm going to tell him. It's your own fault.
Yeah,
Pierre.
let him know.
This man goes to a garage sale and buys a riding lawnmower for $500.
Oh, my God.
And I'm gonna put up the picture of what it looks like, because it's so motherfucking ugly. It has one speed. You can walk faster.
So like, is it ugly, like...
I'll show you.
Okay, like ugly in the sense that, like, it was made ugly and it just is a shit lawnmower? Or, like, he bought a used shitty one that had been worn down for, like, full price?
All of the above.
Just yes. Yes.
All of the above. Yep.
No! Picture him riding that.
I have a video. So he buys this thing. He sends us a picture to my mom. My mom thought he was joking. Then she finds out that he actually bought it.
$500. How much do you think that was new?
I don't know. $200?
I don't know. $150?
Riding lawnmowers are expensive.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, you go to a garage sale and you negotiate because it's a garage sale.
You're not looking to drop $500. No.
The guy was like, yeah, it's $500. And he was like, sounds right. And then just gave him the money.
Fucking Pierre.
So, Pierre, you idiot.
Man. So does it mow well?
No. He needs to sharpen the blades, and it's so ugly, though. It's hilarious.
He could have gotten like a... Okay, I probably don't know anything about lawnmowers, but like I'm sure you could buy like a nice one for $500.
But like you could buy a decent one for like $1,000. So you're halfway there.
You're halfway there. You might as well. If you're putting all your work into making that one like new.
Like if you wanted like a John Deere
those
tractor,
are yeah.
like $4,000. Easy. Minimum. But those are noise.
Those are noise. Those are for like the farmers.
No, I have a John Deere. I drive it to work.
Is that what I saw in the driveway?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's my
love
summer.
The green.
It's my
summer.
convertible.
It's a drop top.
I got that drop top.
That's a cruiser. Take it out on summer nights.
It's actually like a Mustang 66, so.
I like to take it slow. People just pass me. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it. Oh.
I have one of those, like, he has those triangles for, like, under 40 miles an
Yeah.
hour.
It's a hazard.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an ugly thing.
Well, come on, Pierre. Now you know better.
Come on, man.
You never know, though.
Breaks down.
You never know. He might turn it around and work it like new.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know how crafty he is, but I don't
We'll
think
see.
so.
We'll see. I don't think so.
This has been a full hour.
Seems like a full day.
Don't know what day it is. Don't know what time it is.
This has just been a full episode of nonsense. Nonsensical words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming at you with some merch.
Not live.
Coming at you live.
Coming at you live,
and
baby.
we're back.
And
you know that video of the reporter, and she's like, they're sitting there, and they start recording. She goes, "I so pale."
yeah, I'm so pale. And they go, "We're rolling."
We're rolling. She's like, and
on today.
welcome to CNN. Oh, I love that one. I always say, "I so pale."
I'm so pale.
We're on air.
You're rolling.
Well, I'm always rolling.
Well, I'm always rolling. I just found out about a year ago that rolling means you're like fucked up on like rave drugs.
Yeah, on M or something.
On EDM. Yeah, I'm fucked up on EDM.
I'm fucked up on that so sick beats.
Okay, anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. God bless. Good night. Be kind to one another. Isn't that Ellen's?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Catch you on the flip.
Peace.